What if someone came along who was just better than you? In Season 6, Episode 2 of The Simpsons, Lisa's Rival, we see Lisa Simpson face that exact nightmare. Her identity as the smartest kid is threatened by someone younger, smarter, and more talented. It's a story about insecurity, jealousy, and the fear of being replaced. A very real, very relatable experience. But while Lisa wrestles with her sense of self, Homer embarks on a wildly different journey, hoarding a stolen pile of sugar in hopes of getting rich. Two very different stories, same emotional core. This episode captures what it's like to feel unstable in your identity, whether you're competing for recognition or chasing a dream that might just dissolve. We'll break down the story, explore the real-life parallels, and get a little self-reflective too. Because let's be honest, I'm making YouTube videos hoping it pays off someday. There's definitely a sugar pile metaphor in here somewhere. If you haven't seen the episode in a while, here's a quick recap. The episode begins with Lisa feeling secure in her status at school. She's smart, respected, and confident until Allison Taylor shows up. Voiced by Winona Ryder, Allison is a prodigy, a grade younger yet smarter, more musically talented, and academically accomplished. Lisa tries to play it cool, but it quickly becomes clear this new girl is a threat. As Lisa's jealousy grows, she becomes obsessed with outperforming Allison.
Look, Bart. It almost killed me, but I handcrafted all 75 characters from Oliver Twist. And now, the coup de grace, a bitter snowstorm.
The tension builds to the school diorama competition where Lisa tries to sabotage Allison's entry, but guilt kicks in and Lisa ultimately confesses. In a twist, Ralph Wiggum wins the contest with a Star Wars diorama. The moral? The competition didn't really matter, and neither did the jealousy. Meanwhile, Homer finds a truckload of sugar spilled on the road and takes it home.
Isn't this stealing?
Read your town charter, boy. If foodstuffs should touch the ground, said foodstuff shall be turned over to the village idiot. Since I don't see him around, start shoveling.
He hoards it in the backyard, convinced he'll sell it for profit. He stands guard day and night, dreaming of riches, but inevitably the sugar melts away in the rain, taking his fantasy with it. So what's really going on here? At its heart, Lisa's Rival is about insecurity and identity. Lisa has built her entire self-image around being the smartest person in the room.
I can't tell you, Ralph. I can't tell you either, Ralph. Leave me alone.
That's not just something she enjoys, it's how she knows who she is. It gives her purpose, pride, and a sense of belonging in a world where she often feels out of place. So when Allison Taylor arrives, someone who is younger, smarter, and more effortlessly talented, Lisa doesn't just feel challenged, she feels erased.
Oh, got away from you, huh? Well, you keep at it.
This taps into a deeply universal fear. What if I'm not special? What if someone comes along who does everything I do, but better? We've all felt it. In school, when the new kid gets better grades. At work, when someone with half your experience gets promoted. Online, when it seems like everyone else is growing faster, getting more views, more likes, more attention. Lisa's panic isn't just about competition. It's existential. If she's not the smart one, then who is she? And what's powerful about this episode is that it doesn't make Lisa's fear villainous. It makes it understandable. Lisa isn't being petty, she's being human. Her emotions are completely real.
I need help, Mom. There's another girl at school who's smarter, younger, and a better sax player than me. Ugh, I feel so average.
She doesn't lash out because Allison is cruel, because Allison isn't. In fact, that's what makes it worse. Allison is kind, humble, and brilliant. She's not the antagonist, she's just better. And that leaves Lisa with no easy enemy to blame. The battle isn't with Allison, it's with herself.
Loser.
What we're watching is Lisa spiral into a version of herself that feels desperate, small, and ashamed. And that's rare for a character who's usually so composed and morally grounded.
Please, I did some checking on this Allison character, and I know it's against all your moral fibers.
Give it to me.
And yet, it's those cracks that make her feel even more relatable. We all want to be good at something. We all want to feel worthy. But what happens when the thing that defines us becomes someone else's footnote? That's the real question this episode asks. And the answer, while subtle, is important. When Lisa tries to sabotage Allison's diorama, she hits rock bottom, but she also finds clarity. She confesses. She chooses honesty over winning. She realizes that being the best isn't worth losing who she is. And the punchline? None of it even mattered. The competition was just a backdrop. The real conflict was internal. It's a quiet, beautiful arc that reminds us, you don't need to be exceptional to be enough.
I beat the smart kids. I beat the smart kids. Oh, I bent my walkie.
Now let's talk about Homer and that sugar. On the surface, it's classic Simpsons absurdity. Homer steals a pile of unrefined sugar and dreams of becoming a mogul. He guards it like treasure. He rants about demand and market value. He refuses to listen to reason, and of course, it all dissolves into nothing, literally. But here's the thing, that subplot isn't just comic relief, it's a warped mirror of Lisa's journey. Homer's sugar is his identity, his imagined success, his shortcut to meaning and validation. And honestly, I get it. This YouTube channel, for example, yeah, this one you're watching right now is my sugar pile. I'm out here stacking up voiceovers and stock footage, hoping it eventually leads somewhere. Just a man with a laptop who's trying.
I can't live the button-down life like you. I want it all. The terrifying lows, the dizzying highs, the creamy middles.
The lesson here isn't that chasing dreams is bad, it's that dreams without direction can melt away. Homer never had a plan, just a fantasy. He didn't adapt, he didn't check the weather forecast, and in the end, he was left standing in the rain empty-handed. Unlike Lisa, he didn't grow from the experience, he just lost. So if you're chasing something, whether it's YouTube fame, a creative career, or even just being better at something than you were yesterday, make sure you're not just hoarding the idea of success. Make sure you're building something real. And also, maybe keep it covered when it starts to rain. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you're guarding your own sugar pile. I'll be out here, bees and all, making the next video. In the meantime, stick around for a meme-style dump of random clips from the episode I cobbled together.
Hey, why, that sounds like Gabriel's trumpet. You know what that means, kids?
Yay! Judgment Day!
Roosters, geese love ganders. Everyone else loves Ned Flanders.
Not me.
Now, here's an oral extra credit question. What was Christopher Columbus actually looking for when he discovered America?
Ooh, ooh!
Anyone besides Lisa for a change? Oh, all right.
Columbus was looking for a passage to India.
My, these seas are certainly heaving.
Whoa, look at those magumbos!
My sugar is melting! Melting! Oh, what a world! Didn't think I'd make any money. I found $1 while I was waiting for the bus.
While you were out earning that dollar, you lost $40 by not going to work. The plant called and said if you don't come in tomorrow, don't bother coming in Monday.
Woohoo! A 4-day weekend.
Unless it's from a rubber spider down your dress. Well, that gives me an idea.
Note to self, make more stupid meme dumps.